There's a long drive, way back in center field, way back. It is gone. Willie Mays just brought this crowd to its feet with a catch, which must have been an optical illusion to a lot of people.
That is the moment of his career that we all remember. Hi, everybody. A high heat on this day in June where we celebrate the wonderful life and the exemplary baseball playing ability of the Say Hey kid, number 24, Willie Mays. That, of course, is the 54 World Series, and we'll get to other things with Bob Costas a little bit later on. Alana's in the house here today, too, Chris Benetti, and, of course, our pal is Joy. You know, a couple things that I'll start the program off with here. Most of your great players that you see iconic highlights about, a lot of them is offense. Aaron's 715th, Ruth, Garrick, you know, most of your Mantle with the long home runs, most of them is offense. The greatness of Willie, in a lot of ways, is what you just saw there, is defense. Not many of the all-time greats. You know, I know you got Jeter at shortstop, so you got that position okay. But when he crashed into the wall and had the cuts against the Red Sox. But most of your great offensive plays or offensive players by the great players. Here, Willie, it's a defensive play. And the other thing that is a little underrated about Mays on this specific play is the throw. We've talked about this 54 game one of the World Series forever against the Indians. Polo Grounds, 2-2, top of the eighth. That's Dusty Rhodes, by the way, the runner at second base. The Giants just brought a lefty reliever in. Wirtz, a very good hitter, hits the ball out to left center. That's Jack Brickhouse on the broadcast. And, of course, Willie makes the catch, and then he makes the throw. The game was 2-2 in the top of the eighth. The Indians were a huge favorite. They won 111 games that year. Watch the throw. This is a high school quarterback, Mays, in Birmingham, Alabama. Watch the throw. He got rid of it so fast. Boom, pivots, throws, and gets that ball in. Normally, a guy at second base could tag and maybe even score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they advanced one base. They get out of the inning, and then, of course, the 3-run homer by Dusty Rhodes in the bottom of the 10th off Bob Lemon, and the Giants ended up winning that game 5-2. The other great catch that I love, and I want to talk about his defense first, is this catch that I remember, 1970. This is the Saturday game of the week. Saturday game of the week. This is at Candlestick Park. This is Bobby Tolan of the Reds. That's Gaylord Perry. Now watch this catch. Dace Tolan. Look at that catch out in right center. Oh my God, look at this. That is an incredible grab. That's Bobby Bonds in right. And Willie comes out of nowhere and like an acrobat makes an incredible play. Remember, he's 39 years of age. He's not 24 here. And in the 54 one, he's a 23-year-old kid. He's 39 when he makes that play. That is the one I remember more because I saw it live. And the Reds that year won the pennant. They were a great team. The Giants were not so good. So that play specifically with Mays' great defense to me is superb. The other two things quickly before we get Bob in that I want to bring up is off the field. One is the stick ball. Verducci said it last night. He did a great job because this is his best memory of Mays. And I was thinking about what Tom said, and I said, you know what, he's probably right. Stickball in Harlem. Here is Willie. He's a giant hero. He's living up there in the Upper West Side. He goes to the Polo Grounds every day to play baseball. And what does he do before the games start? He gets the kids around the neighborhood, and he plays stickball. Think about that. Look at all the smiles. He hits the ball to the second sewer, and he gets a double. I mean, look at all this. Then he's buying ice cream after the and does this, not just once in a while for cameras. There's no cameras in 1953. He's doing it because he wants to do it. That's one. And then number two, how about in 65? This famous fight, that's the Giants and Dodgers in 65 in August. Pennant race, game of the week again. And then Marichal buzzing Roseboro, and they're getting on each other. Roseboro was at the plate and everything else. And look at this. Look at Marichal with the bats. We've gone through this. This is Giants-Dodgers. You know who broke this fight up? You know who brought Roseboro into the Dodger dugout to calm him down so there wouldn't be World War III? We almost had it. Anyway, you know who did that? Who had as much respect as anybody for both clubhouses in a huge rivalry? Willie. Willie stopped the fire. calmed everybody down, and everybody went about their business. Marichal got suspended for 5 games. He missed a couple starts, and the Giants lost the pen that year by like a game or two. I heard him. But Willie calmed everybody down. Listen, we all know about his unbelievable offense. We all know about his base stealing, the 4-home run game at County Stadium against the Braves. And he was sick that day, by the way, too. Let's not forget that. Everybody, the effervescence, the charm, the hat flying off his head, everything else. I mean, he's baseball. Willie Mays is baseball. The love that he showed for the game, he played it his whole life like a little kid. And isn't that what baseball is supposed to be about in all sports? Aren't you supposed to play the game? And baseball is summertime, lemonade in the backyard, playing baseball. I mean, that's a little kid. That's why Willie Mays is, forget the prowess as a player, pound for pound, maybe the best of all time. But his youthfulness and his energy and the huge smile on his face in a period when we needed it in sports, I think that is the best legacy of the great Mays.